Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first and possibly last season of UltraMania, the wrestling Discord. R.
Wrestling recorded around spectator point of view. We're going to start this episode off by going to Sid and Max, as we haven't been to them yet. Looks like Sid has made himself an enchanting table, but is currently still very low on health, down to 4.5 hearts. He also has found himself a mineshaft and is safely at the border of the map. So he's safer from anyone else coming to attack him. We've got Don finding more diamonds, up to 27 mined this game. That is an insane achievement. 27 diamonds is quite the amount. Definitely enough to make himself full diamond armor, which is ridiculous. We can check out Sid's inventory to see what he has. He does manage to have a protection-free feather falling 4 book, which he'll definitely be using on some boots at some point. He's now starting to enchant his stuff. Projectile protection 2 on the pants even. Must have gotten very lucky with that. And on the chest plate. Wow. Sid getting some very lucky enchantments here. Could definitely help him out in the battle and will save him a lot of levels when combining stuff later. Moving to Max. Max is in his own little cave system, leveling up quite the amount. I keep doing that. Max has himself 5 diamonds, 53 gold, and several bows and arrows, which he can use in the nick of time if he needs to combat anyone. He is doing much better on health, up to 9.5 hearts, only missing half a heart from his health. But although his cave has hit kind of a little bit of a bust here, which is a little unfortunate. So it looks like he is just trying to get himself some XP that he can use to enchant and double up his stuff later. Someone else we haven't been to in a while is the team of Burning and Chalk. Burning is still exploring the mineshaft that we saw him try to explore earlier. Looks like he has moved far away from that little from that potential diamond mine we saw earlier in the game. And looks like he's sort of stuck at the moment, although the cave he's found is all at diamond level. So we can check out his inventory to see just what he has. He has found some 12 diamonds even, actually. I didn't even know he found that. As well as 23 gold. And Vernon... Oh, hang on, we have a fight here. Looks like we got a TP away as we have Venny and Frankie up against Alistair and Vinyl. Don't know how much healing each of them have here. Although this is going to be quite the interesting fight. As I said, these two definitely have quite the amount of gear. Vinyl is getting up close and personal with the two of them. Alice is trying to hang back. These two are very equal in diamond gear. But in terms of potential healing, I am unsure. Vinyl is trying to go in for the melee on Venny, and it is working, or they do exchange a few hits. Venny shoots Frankie, and I'm assuming that was a clear mistake. 2 shots on Alistair from Venny there. They're taking a lot of damage, actually. This could be a close fight. They are being able to heal up all the damage they've taken, although they are doing quite a number on their health. They are going to be able to heal up mostly all the way up to full health here. This is going to be a close fight between Vinyl, Alistair, Frankie, and Venny. If we check their inventories real quick, we can check what kind of stuff they have. So we have Vinyl down to just 1 golden apple, which he'll probably have to eat in this next encounter. Vinyl's going to try and get up close and personal with Venny here, and Frankie, and does get a nice combo on him, and Frankie goes down. Will Venny follow? Yep. And Vinyl destroys both of them, managing to take them both down. Oh my god, Vinyl. The man does not stop. Plenty of diamond equipment for these two. And yeah, 4 kills on the board for Vinyl, 2 on the board for Alistair. And it does look like they have some very nice equipment. 25 additional gold on the board, but golden heads are off. Let's quickly check how Alistair's doing in gold. Only 2, but they do have 2 golden apples. So it does seem like they are going to be a little bit lower on healing than they were, but they're still going to be quite beneficial. As high as they were. And yeah, Vinyl's going to be able to heal back up to 8.5 hearts. And now Alistair is rocking full diamond equipment. This is insane. Very, very good stuff here from the two of them. They definitely have the advantage now. And if they didn't already have enough of an advantage, they are now rocking the game with 6 kills as a total. And we're now down to 1 tab as a team. Although despite this, there were some very, very good competitors still in the game, still in the running to win. We still have Vernon and Don. As we saw, Don had mined 27 diamonds just through caving alone. So while Vinyl and Alistair might be quite nervous from their previous matches, Don and Vernon will have a clear mind going into their fights. We also have Tags and Will, who also seemed pretty well off. I know how good Tags is at PvP, so they definitely have a very good chance at coming home with a victory here. Lord also could be a great underdog, as we saw him have quite a few diamonds and gold earlier. He has a diamond helmet rocking 60 pieces of gold. And there is even more potential. He missed these diamonds. He was so close to them. Very, very good stuff here from them. If he manages to find that cave, he'll be set for life there. We can actually see both of them here, actually. Mister has a diamond chestplate and Lord has a helmet. And Lord did actually find the cave of those 2 patches of diamonds that we saw earlier, so it is very nice to see that. And they are ambling things together. Let's quickly check out Lord's inventory. He has himself a power 2 bow and a sharpness 3 sword. As I said it before, Lord can be very, very effective with a sword. So I think him having a better sword is definitely a big advantage to him. I could definitely see these two coming in to be a big surprise potential victory. We'll see how the game progresses for them though. Going over to now, let's go to Mr. British and Merrick. We last saw Brit having some issues in a ravine, but did find himself 2 patches of diamonds. He's now fully enchanted with the enchanting table and anvil very close, and a lot of furnaces. So let's check out his inventory real quick, just to see the kind of stuff that he has. He has 3 golden apples, a power 2 and a sharpness 3 sword, and plenty of healing to his name. As for where Merrick is, let's TP to Bill. Bill is currently looking to be somewhat near him, I believe, based on the mineshaft nearby. And he's enchanted as well with a diamond helmet. So this is oh yeah, he's right underneath him. Didn't even know. So yeah, these two are also pretty equipped. They have very average equipment, and I could definitely sustain a fight if it comes to it. Burning now crafting himself half diamond armor using the diamonds that we saw him find earlier. He's now rocking the pants and the boots. I believe Choc probably would have the enchanting table then, although I think he said he went AFK recently. Let's quickly TP to him anyway. Nope, he's no longer AFK and he's not enchanted yet. So let's quickly check both their inventories to see what they've got. Oh yeah, Burning already had the pickaxe, didn't he? Yes, he did. He already had the stuff on the enchanting table, although he's missing the book. Does Choc have the book? He does not. So they are both missing a book. So that is their current main priority, I think. Should definitely be to get a book before before anything else hits. And Vernon's was hit by a cave spider, but didn't seem to take any poison damage from it, which I believe is probably a bug and probably shouldn't happen. But yeah, Vernon did take a hit from a cave spider, which means he's dealing with a mineshaft. Although just before that, he did manage to find two additional diamonds. So Vernon and Don definitely have a quite the game on their hands here. Plenty of things going on for them still. And now Vernon's taking suffocation damage from trying to dig up without torches. It's always smart when digging straight up to always use a torch or something so you don't get suffocated from sand or gravel. Vernon's taking and even more damage. Vernon, you need to use torches. He just took 6 hearts from nothing but gravel. He needs to learn. He needs to learn quickly, otherwise he will probably die in a very horrific way. Their lead, the lead they just had, kind of just shattered thanks to gravel. This is why torches can be very useful. If we quickly take a look at the stuff that Vernon has in his inventory, we can take a look at what he's got. He has only 9 gold? Wait, what? How did that happen? I guess he doesn't have as much level, but he does have the sharpness 4 sword. What does Don have then? Does Don have it all? Okay, Don has it all. Don has over 2 stacks of gold. And sharpness 3 and power 2. And Will just shot tags. Wait, but they're on the same team. Why would they shoot each other? Were they in a fight? Why would they do that? Vernon's going to be able to heal up using the gold he had, but I'm assuming that Don and him are going to meet up soon and are going to probably heal up using all the apples they had before. So we have Will and Tags now coming up. Now coming up at the point where we saw all of the fights Vinyl and Alistair got into take place. Let's quickly check how much stuff they have in their inventory. Tags has 10 golden apples. What? Will has 9. Power 3, sharpness 3. Okay, I think if these two were to fight Vinyl and Alistair, I have a strange feeling that it would be very close, if not very easily winnable by Tags and Will here, because that is an insane amount of healing. That's enough healing to like double their current health. Actually probably triple, because like if you take the 10 hearts they already have, add another 20 hearts of healing to that, that's tripling their current health. That is quite insane. Although, are they anywhere near anyone? If we do /near, we might be... Oh, knock him out, never mind. But we can track their coordinates. So if we go to where Vinyl and them are currently... what is their name? TPRW Dragon. There we go. So we can see they are pretty close to 0 as well. So definitely could be a fight incoming very shortly. In fact, they're actually just very close to the obsidian that we just saw. So it almost looks like they've just casually missed each other almost. But it wouldn't surprise me if they ended up finding each other soonish. Check out Alice's inventory. Van Peak. I keep doing that. He only has 2 golden apples on him at the moment, so not the best amount of healing for the 2 of them. In fact, it would make sense now if Tags and Will did manage to win, because they definitely outmatched them with healing by quite the amount. If only they knew that 2 people were right here very recently. Going back to Sid, looks like he managed to heal up a bit, now up to 6 hearts of health. Still exploring the caves, trying to find more diamonds and more gold, and it looks like he is successful with the gold if he manages to travel through this mine. Will he manage to mine through enough to locate the gold? Or will he give up? Let's find out. Looks like he is going to continue to mine. Otherwise, why would he block off the area behind him? We'll soon see if he does manage to dig a little bit further to locate this gold. Although at the end there is nothing else here, so maybe it's not realistically the best idea. And as we see now, Don going insane with the golden apples, and they found so many diamonds they were willing to make a jukebox as well. Insanity. Don with 12 golden apples and an extra 70 something gold for the boot of it. These two are incredibly stacked in their gameplay, and I don't see how this team can't really lose at the moment. They definitely have a massive advantage in comparison to the other people. Although, of course, we also saw Tags and Will with 10 golden apples each, so you can't really let anyone go out of this game at the moment. Anything is possible. Still plenty of time to go. Actually, one person I haven't been to recently is Summer. We saw Summer recently with Jamie, but Jamie seemingly got ambushed by Dom, and oh. Vinyl and Alistair, I was just with them a few seconds ago, and all of a sudden they've now found Summer. The chase is on for Vinyl and Alistair to get another kill here, and and this is probably the best fight for them at the moment, considering their lack of healing. Summer is now in some deep trouble. He's on the run from the two of them. Us, we have potential for their 7th kill on the board here if Summer doesn't manage to escape. Summer does have 2 golden apples and a sharpness 3 diamond sword, which should help them greatly. And what a shot by Vinyl! What a shot by Vinyl! 2 very good shots, bringing Summer not very far down on health actually, even down to 6.5. Summer is leading quite the distance from 0-0, and that is going to get rid of all of Summer's healing, which means if Summer melees them, he isn't going to get too much. He is going to try. He is going to fight back though. He knows there isn't too much he can do as a solo. Does take a shot from Alistair. Vinyl was seemingly trying to come around the side. I mean, Summer isn't completely useless here, as they don't have much healing, and Summer is going in for the melee attack, and the melee is going down, but Alistair manages to take him out very, very quickly. No healing left from Summer there, but another kill on the board for Alistair, bringing them down to still pretty good health. What is it? Van Peak RW Dragon. We can see that Alistair now has no golden apples left, and Vinyl still has 2. So actually, it looks like that this is Alistair's ultra hardcore kill record with 3 kills. So that is incredible. Very, very good stuff by the 2 of them here. Very nice to see Alistair being able to come back from him not being from him not playing as well as he has in the past, to now being able to successfully achieve his kill record in this ultra hardcore match, in his retirement match as well here, being able to get 3 kills. He could end it off with a win. Very, very, very good stuff from the 2 of them here. Although we would like to see some more variety in the kill board to see some more interesting stuff happen. So maybe soon we'll have. We'll more than likely see some more people here soon going into combat. we have Don and Vernon crafting even more healing from what they had before. What kind of stuff do they have? 19 golden apples. Are you kidding me? What does Vernon have? Vernon only has 2. Okay, so they're going to have about 10, 12 each, I think. So that's not that bad, but what am I kidding? That's quite insane if you think about it, the amount of healing they're actually going to end up with here going into the next episode. It's really ridiculous. Oh, I have a fight. Quick TP, don't miss it. We've got Dango and Katie up against Tags and Will here. Not the fight that they want to get into here, most definitely, but we'll see how they manage to fare. Tags and Will are definitely going for them. And Katie needs to try and get off a tree quickly or she will be in pain. Will is right there, right above her. Gets a shot on Katie. Katie down to 5.5 hearts. She needs to be very careful here. She will be bowed down by the 2 of them. She's on the run. They're both running away. Will Will and Tags give chase? It looks like they will. Although it almost looks like Tags has been distracted by that Enderman and that Creeper. And they've placed skulls on their heads, and they placed skulls on some cobblestone here. Did they manage to get away? Will is still going after them. Nope, he still sees them, but that shooting might distract them enough to potentially let them get away. And it seems like they might have stopped. I believe they have let them go away. So Katie and Dango actually managed to get away there. That is a surprise. I didn't think they'd be able to get away from that, but it would appear that they have. Will and Tags have left them. Doesn't seem like they took any damage from that either. If they did, it was very, very minimal. Dango's going to be able to heal back up to health, despite Katie being lower for some reason. And then immediately take 4 damage afterwards, and Katie taking more damage. Dango being a huge meanie. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's all in good fun. Now they have to survive the creepers without hitting each other, which, as we saw earlier, for them is quite difficult because we saw one of them shoot each other earlier. But still, we did see that fight actually diff off. We're going to TP to Casey and them see. Yeah, it looks like they're just running clean away from that, and they want nothing to do with it. Definitely not the fight for them. I don't know what the fight for them would be, but it definitely would not be that. There were definitely better fights for them in the game than that. So Dango and Katie do manage to get away from that scot-free without dying, with their fires still lit in the game. Still with a potential chance to win, although their dreams have probably been watered down a bit by the likes of Will and Tags. Regardless, though, that is going to mark the end of the 4th episode of the Wrestling recorded around spectator point of view. Thank you for watching. It is now permanent daytime, so we'll see you next time to see how that affects the game.